So in here, I'm going to put my my onions, my what have I got? Some celery and some green pepper. Most people don't like green pepper because it can be a bit bitter, but in this, it actually goes well with the sweet corn, which I'm going to chuck on top afterwards.
Gotcha.
So you need to cook this on a fairly high heat, stir frying for about 5 minutes. But obviously, we don't have time to do this in 5 minutes. So just imagine this was a bit brown or a bit more smudgy, and you're happy, good to go.
Great.
And I'm going to add my spices to that. So chuck in some garlic. And then I'm going to add some... I like it quite hot, so you can obviously temper the spices to your palate, can't you? I like it.
Go for it. I love hot food.
Off, you know?
Yeah,
so some bay leaves.
Ooh.
I've got some cumin and some cayenne pepper.
Right.
And I'm going to throw in some thyme and some paprika, smoked paprika I like,
lovely.
but you could use any paprika.
Lots of really good flavours.
Really earthy flavours. And again, you'd fry those out for about a minute just to give it some, just to toast those spices off a little bit. And then you'd add the tomatoes. And with tomatoes, you've got to make sure you cook them until they dry out. So you've got to make sure that they break down and all that water's sort of evaporated away.
Could you use tinned ones if you wanted to?
Could
is it better with
you could use tinned, or maybe just some tomato puree, about a tablespoon of tomato puree, just shove that in. And then I'm using pearled spelt here instead of pearled rice. So pearled spelt, it's a bit like pearled barley. It's a really fibresome grain, and it's everywhere. So don't look at this and think, oh, what's he using now? It's on every supermarket, not on every supermarket aisle, but on aisles in supermarkets. It's out there, folks. You can find it.
It's there.
But it's really, really gorgeous, and it's so plump and really chewy, and it would be gorgeous for breakfast, actually.
Right.
And you know, the first thing I ever made, well, one of the first things I ever made when I was a little wee kipper watching Lorraine, watching you, was Dean Edwards' Jambalaya. So it's one of the first things that I made years and years ago when I thought, oh, I like cooking. But this is with love to Dean. I love our Dean.
So do I.